longest relationship she's ever been in, and that how magnificent and wonderful this person is. And granted, to each their own. I just listened with without judging, right? And so anyway, the next day we're on our layover, and again they began to share information about how that one of the other flight attendants was like, "Oh my goodness, what was going on last night? I don't know who was next to me, but I heard a whole lot of commotion, fighting, yelling." And then the flight attendant began to apologize and was like, "Oh, that was me." I'm going to pause for just a second. "That was me because I was calling my girlfriend and she wasn't answering." And so she began to further explain that what I later learned is that my girlfriend's ex came into town and she hung out with her. And she was like, initially, I didn't mind, because I'm trying to be, um, not too clingy and not too possessive. But she said, I realized it was the whole day that my girlfriend was unavailable because she was hanging out with her ex for the whole day. And I began to, and she said, when I finally called her and she told me that she was going to call me back, she didn't call me back till after 1 o'clock in the morning. And she was like, and I went off. I lost it because I realized that she had been with her the entire day for the last 6 hours. She was unavailable with her girlfriend. And she was like, and she was making me feel like my emotions were over the top, or that my feelings weren't valid, and that she was very dismissive in how I was feeling. And so we got into this big old heated argument. And so as she shared most of the information, I'm sure there was things that she just didn't share. But as she shared most of the information, and my response was to her was like, do you want to know the reason why she hung out with her girlfriend for 6 hours and was totally unavailable to you until 1 o'clock in the morning? And she was like, well, why? And I said, because she wanted to. That simple. She wanted to hang out with her girlfriend. She wanted to spend the whole day with her. And she wanted not to be available to you. That's why people do what they do. I said, it's just that simple. And I said, and you can't make excuses for that, because she was trying to say, oh, well, I knew that they were good friends. They had this really long relationship. They go way back. And I said, I would find that very disrespectful if my spouse, my significant other, hung out with his ex for 6 hours and was totally unavailable to me. For starters,